సామాజిక, ఆర్థిక, పర్యావరణ పరంగా సుస్థిరంగా ఉంటేనే దేశం, రాష్ట్రం అభివృద్ధి చెందుతుందని ఐటీ శాఖ ముఖ్య కార్యదర్శి జయేష్ రంజన్ అన్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ నోవోటెల్లో టై ఆధ్వర్యంలో నేటి 3 రోజుల పాటు కొనసాగనున్న సస్టైనబిలిటీ సమ్మిట్ 2021ను ఆయన ప్రారంభించారు. తెలంగాణలో కాకతీయ కాలంలో 45,000కు పైగా చెరువులు నిర్మించారని, ప్రభుత్వం సుస్థిర అభివృద్ధి కోసం మిషన్ కాకతీయ కింద చెరువులన్నింటినీ ఆధునీకరించిందన్నారు. ఫార్మా హబ్ ఆఫ్ వరల్డ్ అయినటువంటి హైదరాబాద్లో రసాయనిక వ్యర్థ పదార్థాలను నిర్వీర్యం చేసేందుకు ప్రత్యేక వ్యవస్థలు ఏర్పాటు చేశామన్నారు. ఫార్మాసిటీలో ఎలాంటి రసాయనిక వ్యర్థాలు వెదజల్లని కాలుష్య రహిత కంపెనీలకు ప్రాధాన్యత ఇస్తున్నట్లు జయేష్ రంజన్ తెలిపారు.
etc. You will find that this is going to be the third largest effort in human history of this scale, and it is not just planting trees randomly. There's lots of science, there's lots of effort. Which species are important, what are the locations to plant, and most importantly, how to ensure survival of whatever you are planting. So it is not being attempted just for the sake of numbers or getting some records, but to really make a difference. Telangana in the historical days was an area which was ruled by kings. The kings which were ruling Telangana in the 16th century and 17th century were called the Kakatiya kings, and apart from many other things that they have contributed to this region, they also built large number of tanks. In fact, this will surprise people. Telangana has close to 47,000 tanks dotted all over the state. But again, due to years and centuries of neglect, most of these tanks were eroded. The chains which used to link one tank with the other, they were all broken, and that also led to loss of groundwater retention, and had its impact on agriculture operations as well. In the last 5 years again, under a very focused project which is called Mission Kakatiya, as I said, the name gives a tribute to the rulers, the emperors in the 16th century who originally designed this concept of water bodies. The government has taken a very ambitious program to revive each of these water bodies. So I again feel very proud to share with you that of the 47,000 water bodies which are getting revived under Mission Kakatiya, almost 85% of them have been completely revived, and year after year, when rains happen in this part of the country, this part of the world, these water bodies get filled up. They provide opportunity to farmers to continue their agriculture operations in a reliable manner, and most importantly, they contribute to the increasing groundwater of the state. So one of the very important SDGs about safe water, clean water, etc., we have been able to meet this in such an environmentally sustainable fashion. Already it was mentioned by our host Harish about the solar power generation goals and achievements of the state. The country's goal is to ensure that 10% of your power generation is contributed by renewable sources, and we have exceeded that much more. In fact, our contribution to solar power largely is more than 15%, and in absolute numbers we are second only after Karnataka in terms of the solar power capacity. More than 3,000 megawatt of energy of the state is generated through solar. Again, it was mentioned, I guess Mr. Adani mentioned it, about the importance of electric mobility. Again, this is a state which has come out a couple of years ago with a very progressive electric mobility policy, and we have seen amazing results. The approach that we are taking towards electric mobility is to lead by example using the public transportation systems. We want the public transport to transition into electric mobility, and that will give a very good demonstration effect to consumers, who will also be motivated to convert their automobiles into EVs. And when they see large number of public transport vehicles plying on the road, the concern whether you have enough charging infrastructure or not, even that will get addressed. So I personally feel that in Telangana, every decision that we have taken in the past 7 years or so, they have been, the foundation is, at the foundational level are principles of sustainability. We do not want to do anything that damages the environment. We want actually to, as Manohar Reddy Garu mentioned in his opening remarks, he mentioned the definition of sustainability and how do you take care of the needs of the generations that follow us. In the presentation it was mentioned, and MC Harish also spoke about it, that Hyderabad is the pharmaceutical capital of the world, not just this country. And we know that this industry is more than 5 decades old in Hyderabad, and because of the fact that this is a very old industry, there are limitations to the way that industry can grow now. So to help this industry grow bigger, make bigger contribution to our GSDP, create more number of jobs, we are setting up the world's largest industrial park dedicated to life sciences, which is called the Hyderabad Pharma City. And even before the decision was taken to find the location of this pharma city, to take all the subsequent steps, one very clear message which we received from our Chief Minister was that the pharma city has to have the world's best, even certain technologies which are still not even implemented. You have to be that futuristic in terms of environmental management. We know that pharma industry is polluting, and we also know that in parts of Telangana, the industry has had very adverse consequences on the environment. But when the new pharma city is getting developed, he is very clear, our Chief Minister is very clear, that the latest science and technology and knowledge has to be demonstrated in this pharma city. So we are ensuring the world's most advanced technologies to take care of the effluents, to take care of the waste, to take care of the liquid waste, solid waste, and we believe in as much as possible the principles of recycling. So what we consider waste, is there a possibility to use it in some other ways, again to support industrial synergy, and that is how the pharma city is getting designed and implemented. So the point that I am trying to make is, this is one state which, as I said, is just 7 years old, but has